All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So, just another reminder as some of you, or probably a lot of you, if you've been following along for a while, you know that. I make it a point to do these daily pods, as the name suggests, to do it daily. And as I was getting ready for today's pod, I was just thinking, what really is the meaning of having systems in your life, in my life? The reason why I also say this is because I think for the longest time I've been somebody who did not fully appreciate the power of systems, or let's say there was a part of me that was pushing away having systems in my life. And of course, there are positives and negatives to having systems or not having systems. And so for the longest time, when I did have certain systems, it benefited me and my life. And there were enough and more areas in my life where there weren't enough systems. And this is something that I have been noticing now of late, little by little by little. It's just getting better. And whether the system is, for example, doing a daily pod, um, whether it is, showing up for my community. We do we do this session called the Eye Hypnosis Experience twice a week on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. And we also do a student showcase, the IHNLP student showcase that happens on Saturdays at 5 p.m. And what is interesting now, more and more, I find is that there are parts of my day, there are parts of my week that are getting more and more systematized. And as a result, if you are somebody who's in the creative field, if you're somebody who is driven and moved by creating, systems can truly make that difference in your life. So maybe if this is something that you've been struggling with, one thing I can tell you from personal experience is that instead of it being, focused on you and making it all about you, the missing link and therefore also the secret sauce is in making it about something that goes far beyond you, whether it is for your family if that's your driver, whether it is for your community if that's your driver. The more you are able to make it extend out further and further from you, the less it's going to have a hold on you, where if you're having a bad day, it's easy to kind of tune out, or just sort of say, okay, I'll be back later. But instead, when you make it more and more about something that's bigger than you, it's funny how the energy just always comes right back. So, especially if you are a healer coach and you're on this journey, maybe you just started, or maybe you've been around now for a while, or maybe you're just somebody who is truly drawn to personal change and you want to create that personal change in your life. Then, as a healer coach or a budding healer coach, one thing I can tell you is that the more you're able to build systems that are linked into something that goes beyond you, the more you'll be able to find success in your life. So just take this as a moment of reflection, just as I do every day, where I get to reflect on my life and where things are going and how things have been. Um, keep coming back, keep tuning in, and of course, also build in systems into your own life if you haven't already. Having said all of that, of course, remember to live with purpose. And of course, I look forward to seeing you in the next pod. Remember, these are daily pods. So I will be back tomorrow. God bless. Have a truly, truly fantastic day ahead. An absolutely amazing year ahead, too. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.